Morning all. Kids, you alright? Thank you, of course, for having me here again. It's always so fun to be answering questions with you guys. So yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? Okay.
Should we just start?
Yeah, okay, cool.
And you have taken yeast completely out of the recipe. Do you really believe this was the right choice? Or have you made a great mistake?
Yeah, well, it is a big change. Yeast is gone. I know it's a shock to a lot of people, and we do really wish Yeast best of luck in its future endeavours. You know, we found that this is what works for us, and I believe you guys are going to be shocked. You'll be bamboozled. If not, your money back, you know? Money back guarantee is always intact.
Money back for who?
Next question, please.
If you would allow me to play devil's advocate here, people are saying you're unprepared and unqualified for such a recipe.
Dan Dishes is no slouch. A lot of rigorous training has gone over this summer, and I feel like we're at a good place. 2 seconds, sorry. Cinnamon pretzels are coming. Yeah, it's happening to both minds. Oh, sorry, it's a bit close. Yeah, because for the whole camera.
No, just.
I should look into the
camera.
Why can't I look into the? Can you hear me? Can you hear me better now, or is this too close? Is this too close? Basically, it's been a journey, man. It's been a. I can't pick this up.
Down. Where did we get this guy from?
I used to be in a band. Who are my food inspirations? I have a few. I've got a lot. If I can boil it down to 2, boil it down to my mother and Remy from Ratatouille. It's kind of just there.
The problem is if you do that, you break the fourth wall.
What is it? Breaking the fourth wall. Okay. Where's there's a wall behind me? This one's alright. It's not broken. Terrible joke. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, you're leaving? Okay. People are going now. Okay. Yeah. Good one, guys.
Lights off, please.
That light's turned off. Are we going? Okay. This way? Okay. Am I speaking to you? What?
You may have thought homemade donuts would be such an amazing thing to do, but you thought, it's too hard. You know, how do they do that stuff? How do they make the donut? Nah, it's too hard, mate. No. Take that back. No yeast donuts. Did you hear me correctly? And as usual, guys, let's get straight to the ingredients instead. Do like a little.
Get 50 grams of melted butter, put that in a bowl like I just did there. 250 grams of plain flour, love that. You're gonna have to, Ian, big man, you have to turn that around, man. You have to turn that around. Come on, there we go. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, do not forget the baking powder. 100 grams of sugar, very important. Then we need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, pinch of salt, not too much, just a pinch. And then we need 120 milliliters of a milk of your choosing. Is that oat, soya, cow, goat, whatever you drink. Mixing bowl for your wet ingredients. Just slap that right there. Then you're going to need a sieve for sieving your flour into your dry ingredients mixing bowl. So yeah, 2 mixing bowls, 1 for wet ingredients, 1 for dry, or whatever you want to use if it's a gob. Then of course, we need a pot filled up with oil. I use vegetable oil. We can use sunflower oil. 1 handle, I have no idea why it's got 1 handle. Let's look over that. Let's just forgive me. Now put your melted butter into your wet ingredients mixing bowl. Just pour that right in, and then you want to grab your milk, pour that in with your melted butter gracefully like I just did there, with some elegance, you know, a little bit panache. I got confused there. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, just dash them in right there. Lovely stuff. And then you want to grab a spoon to mix up your wet ingredients and just flick of the wrist. You know how it is. Simple stuff. Look at that. Techniques. Yeah? Wow. Oof. Slow motion. Okay. You want to sieve your flour into a dry ingredients mixing bowl. So get a separate mixing bowl, dry ingredients, and then add all your baking powder, your salt, and your sugar into that dry ingredients mixing bowl. Once again, grab another spoon, same one, different one, up to you, as long as it's clean. Mix it all up together. Stir, stir, stir. And then you're going to want to create a well in the middle. So go from the middle of the bowl to the outskirts and just create a little ditch. And then you want to get your wet ingredients and pour them right into the middle. Make sure it's sitting just like that. And then you want to mix everything together with a whisk. A little bit of elbow grease needed here. If you've got a mixer, you're blessed. That's what I'm going to say, you're blessed. Anyway, mix it together until it's the right consistency. Add a bit more flour because mine was a bit too sticky. Mix it round. Keep mixing until you've formed a soft dough, and do not knead. I know it's common to knead, but no kneading. We ain't got no yeast. No kneading. No kneading. Kneading. Put that onto a floured surface. Spread your dough out, and you just want to mix that up a little bit with the flour you got. Make sure it's all nicely done, and then you want to roll it out. I'd recommend rolling it to 1.5 inches thickness, just so you've got enough thickness for your donuts, because we don't want thin donuts, do we? Making the actual donut shape is not as complex as it seems. All you need to do is grab a glass of your preference, of your size, and just push it into the dough like I'm doing now. Use a bit of force, twizzle that around, and you can create a circular shape, which is forming your donut. So keep doing that, and then once you're done, you want to take the rest of the dough that's surrounding, and then just reform that, roll it out again, and create more of these glass-shaped donut circles. So I'm just going to lift this up, take it up, and I'm going to use the rest of that dough. And I tried to make around 10 donuts, so I've rolled it out again. So it all depends on how thick you want them, how many you want to make. So yeah, once again, using the glass, roll in, and now I'm going to show you how to make the small circular hole inside the donut. I got a olive oil lid and just put it in the middle, and just did the same thing with a smaller sized circular cap. And as you lift it, you then see you've got a donut with a hole in the middle. Look at that. Look how easy that is. DIY. Danda does DIY on Danda dishes. You get me? There we go. So I've just put them to the side, waiting for the oil to get hot. Deep frying is a very scary thing, but it doesn't have to be scary. It's not scary in the dishes. We like frying. So you just want to get your spoon, put it in, make sure it's hot when it starts bubbling, and then pour your dough for a little swim. And this is where the magic happens, ladies and gents. This is where the magic happens. You see those donuts bubbling away? I'm not even joking to you. Your kitchen is going to sound beautiful when this happens. And as you can see, starting to cook just a little bit. I cooked mine from 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. Make sure to flip at about the 6-7 minute mark. Flip them around and look at that. Beautiful stuff. And then you want to flip them around. Make sure they're properly cooked all over. And I'm going to take them out. That one's done. I'm pretty happy with that one. Don't know about you, but I'm happy with that one. I can't lie to you. I'm happy with that one. So just keep doing this until you've gone through all your donuts. These are my last batch now. I did about 10 donuts. Obviously, I was supposed to share that with my whole family, but I had about 8 myself. And then just separated and distributed the other 2 between the rest of my family. Yeah. Anyway, I created an icing just using ice, sugar and water, and then I did a cinnamon and sugar mixture. So I put cinnamon, sugar into a container, mixed the nuts up together in it, got my sister to help me ice, and then I put the icing on the donut, and look at that. Depth, beauty, elegance, grace. I hope you're happy with your no yeast donuts. They're pretty good if you ask me. Make sure to please like, subscribe, comment. See you next time. Oh, we're doing that good. Oh,